Hello there, and welcome to Children's Storytime Classics. Our book this evening is Very Worried Walrus, written and illustrated by Richard Hefter, part of the Sweet Pickles series. And this book was originally published in 1977. "I'd really like to ride this bike," said Walrus, "but I'm afraid I'll fall off." "No, you won't," said Pig. "Don't worry." "There is a lot to worry about," sighed Walrus. "If I fall off, I'll get hurt. Then I'll have to go to the doctor. And I'll need medicine, or bandages, or stitches. Oh." "That's silly," laughed Pig. "Bicycle riding is fun, and there's no reason to worry." "That's all right for you to say," gulped Walrus. "You're not about to get up on this bicycle." "There's so much to worry about when you're up on a bicycle. An awful lot can go wrong. You have to steer and pedal and balance. You have to look out in front of you and on both sides and make sure no one is behind you and not go too fast and use your brakes. And you can still crash and bump and fall and slip and slide and get hurt. And if I get hurt, they'll have to take me to the hospital in an ambulance." "I can see it now. There's a traffic jam on Main Street. The ambulance gets stuck. The driver radios the police to send a helicopter to get me out. When the helicopter arrives, there's no place to land, so the pilot lowers a rope. Then the ambulance driver ties my stretcher to the rope and the helicopter goes up. Up and up and up over the rooftops and out toward the river. There I am, hanging on the end of a rope attached to a helicopter flying over the water. And the rope snaps. Down I go. Down, 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 splash. I'm in the river, and it's cold. I swim and swim. Finally, a tugboat passes by and it picks me up. But the tugboat is going in the wrong direction, and by the time I get off, I am miles away from home. And the last train has left, and the buses aren't running. So I start walking, and it's cold, and it's getting dark, and my sweater is dripping, and my shoes are going splish, splosh, splish. Then it starts to rain, and I'm so tired, and it's really dark now, and I'm hungry, and there's nothing around, no houses, no people, nothing, and... Hey, Walrus, called Pig. Stop worrying so much. It's a beautiful day. The sun is shining, the flowers are blooming. Think of the fun you'll have riding the bicycle." Walrus looked at Pig. Then he looked at the bicycle. "Well, maybe," he said. "Maybe it will be all right. Maybe it will be. I guess I'll try." Walrus got on the bicycle. He balanced. He pedaled. He looked ahead. He looked to the side. "Whee!" he shouted. "This is fun." He went faster. He looked behind him. He ran into a tree. Crash! Walrus lay on the ground. He thought about the ambulance and the helicopter and the tugboat. "Hey, Walrus," called Pig. "You okay?" Walrus stood up and brushed himself off. He looked down at his feet. He felt himself all over. Then he looked at Pig and smiled. "Don't worry," he said. "I'm fine." The end. Thank you for reading along with me. I hope you have a wonderful rest and a peaceful evening. Please subscribe.